everybody, this is Tambiota, and I'm back with another Transformers video review. This time I have Titans Return Deluxe Class Blurr, along with his Titan Master Hyperfire. So this guy originally in his G1 continuity self was a Target Master. So the name of his Titan Master or Headmaster is kind of mimicked that a little bit. Instead of actually giving him his real name, which was Haywire, they actually used Hyperfire, which is kind of similar. But that's basically who it's supposed to represent. So you can see here, here's the figure, along with his gun, and the shield is underneath the picture of the vehicle mode, along with his card back there. And we have this nice photo, or drawing, as I should say, of Blurr here with his Titan Master attaching to his body. You can see on the side of the card we have that also, nothing else there. And then on the back here we have him transforming. States that he transforms in about 16 steps, and that his Titan Master will fit in his cockpit. And then his Titan Master only basically only one step. So there's a little bio up here, so let me see if I can pull this back and get this in view. There we go. So you should be able to pause that and read that there at your own leisure. Normal stuff that we get on the underside of the cards, along with barcode and it's saying that it's authentic. So let's go ahead and get this guy open so we can check him out. Alright, so I'm back, and here's Blurr out of his packaging, and in his robot mode, which this is the actual mode that he comes in. Inside the packaging I just attached his gun and his shield to his arm, which the shield is actually the front part of the vehicle, so it's pretty much like the original G1, where that front part does become a shield. So inside his box he does come with a few extra things. He comes with his instructions. Basically it teaches you how to transform him back and forth from robot to car mode, and then how to turn this thing into a sled that the Titan Master can ride in. And it also comes with his little tech spec card, so we get the full bodied picture of the one that was of that same art that was on the card of the packaging. And then back here we have his technical data here. So looks like, yeah, dude, it does almost double his speed. So it goes from, which if it doubled it would go to 18, but say here, so for Blurr, basically his strength go from a 5 to an 8, then his speed goes from a 9 to a 14, his intellect goes from a 5 to a 9, and then his firepower goes from a 7 to a 12 with Hyperfire there. So we'll go ahead and get into transformation first, and then once we transform him into robot mode, we'll show how to, not robot mode, to vehicle mode, we'll show how to get him back into robot mode, and then we'll go into final thoughts with the robot mode, with articulation and things like that. Alright, first thing that we want to look at here is the head, and this portion does come up on here, and you can push it back down. So you do that whenever you pull the head off, and then I'll go into that in a little bit whenever we go back into his body mode, or his robot mode. So basically you just take and flip this around, and we have Hyperfire here. So, basic Titan Master articulation, so ball joints here on the arms and the head, and then pin joints for the hip and the knee. So first thing we want to do is just basically disconnect the shield portion and then the gun. And we'll take this, attach this to here. And some people may be saying, hey, this looks a little familiar. Well, yeah, I did do a review of Brainstorm, and it's the same figure, basically with some remolded parts on it. So if this does look familiar, that's because why. So we'll take this, flip this up, and we want to open this cockpit here on the chest, raise that up, bring that all the way up until it locks into his chest. Take these, rotate this up, flip these out. Well, let's see if it'll lock in now. There we go. Okay, it's locked in. Alright, so for the arms, basically you saw that where I rotated that around. This right here, you want to bring around, tab into the underside of the fist. See, there's this half circle thing, and that's actually what you tab into the fist. So there, make that straight. The next step, what you want to do is you want to take this and bring that seat up, and then we'll take and open. There's some panels in here. Where is it? There it is. So you open these panels, and once you open these panels, you want to flip this piece right here around to the outside, and then basically you'll take and then flip these around, and then tab these two bits together. Alright, then once you do that, then basically you want to come in here and then close it, flip the feet up. That's what gets you the wheels right here. So this is the other wheel right here. And then you just want to take and collapse these in. You'll notice that there's a kind of a half circle thing right here on an arm. Well, that is actually going to tab into this post right here. And you just want to push this all together, and they have Blurr in his vehicle mode. The plastic seems to be shearing off of it. I see pieces of blue plastic on this black board. You want to take this and actually tab this in under here. That's part of the vehicle mode also. And then we'll take the Titan Master, flip out the hands, put them in a seating position. There we go. Make sure his head's straight so he doesn't look like he's looking off someplace. And then we'll close the cockpit. Unfortunately, the cockpit does not close all the way. It doesn't go all the way across. We have a gap here. That's unfortunate, but it's part of the mold. So there you have the Blurr in his vehicle mode, his Cybertronian vehicle mode. There are two tabs right here, so you can actually take other Titans and you could tab them on there and have them stand there for some reason. Don't know, but yeah, you can have them do that. Alright, so for the secondary type of mode with the cockpit, not the cockpit, but this front portion, you want to take this guy out. We'll set him off to the side. Yeah, we'll close that. And we want to open this up just a little bit, just enough to bring this out. So we want to bring that down, and then come on, there we go. So go back. This will go like this. This will go like this. There we go. Alright, so we have this, and then we can take this sled portion. Basically, the figure then goes like this and tabs into the sled. And then you can take, underneath here, come on. this flips out. It's basically just a stabilizer to keep it from tipping over. See, so it can sit up. So you can take that, put that like that, and then tab this into here. I don't know why you would want to do that, but you can. So you have that. It's really weird. Yeah, I know, it's really weird, but that's an option for you if you desire to do that. All right, so to get him back into his robot mode, close that down. Set all this stuff off to the side. All right, so first thing we want to do is we want to take and bring these pieces up like this. And then we want to come and we'll take and flip the feet down. Open up the legs. Once we have those legs opened up, go ahead and flip them out. And then this piece right here will flip in, and we'll close them back up. Push this down all the way. Oops, forgot a piece, forgot a part. Oh, come on. Push this back in, and then push that down. So this goes like this. Alright, so then with that like that, then you can go like that. You can, if you wish to, you can leave this on the back. It just stands on the back as a backpack. Or, like I had it before, you can have this as a shield. Gosh, this is really tough to take off of there. So you flip that up, and that'll tab in. So you see there's a tab, and then a little place to tab it in right there. Tab that in, rotate down, and then this right here we'll take and push down, and then flip around to the back of the arm. Does that not go all the way down? If we leave it like that, then it stays flush. That's nice. Okay, so we'll leave it like that. So we'll take this, flip this down like this, and we want to connect the Titan Master Hyperfire to here. Let's see if we can get this in to lock in. There we go. Alright, and then generally I leave it like this because pulling this up, it doesn't lock into place, and just basically going like this a couple. Now it's going to make me out to be a liar, but it really easily goes down generally. Doesn't seem to now, but it's just held in by a little bit of friction, or held up by a little bit of friction, as I should say. Okay, so shield. And then we have gun. And we are back into robot form. So, very nice. So, articulation for this guy, basically up in the head. The head articulation is in with the Titan Master's head articulation. So it's a ball joint there, so you get up and down, a little bit of left and right. You can turn. So then coming here, there's two joints. So there's a joint to go out to the side, and then there's a joint to move forward and back. It's not a ball joint or anything like that. There's a twist right here. There is a elbow joint, and then there is a twist here in the wrist. Coming down here to the waist, we have a twist, and then the hip is a ball joint. So we have forward, back, out to the side. Then there's a twist underneath there, and then we have the knee with a little bit of toe action, but that's mainly from transformation. So. Alright, so that's pretty much going to do it for this video review of Blurr. Don't forget to check out all my videos, like, subscribe, follow me on Facebook. This has been Tambiota, and I'll see you guys next time.